Hey guys, what's up? This is Boy16. Um, I know I've not gotten videos in for like a couple of months now, or so. I'm not sure, but I haven't gotten videos in for almost a month now. But the reason that is because I haven't had really anything good to do videos on lately. So, and I have some good news. Seeing how that I have not done videos in a while, I've had a lot of time to do inventing and building and whatnot, so yeah. So I've been spending my time building things, and if you're wondering why I'm doing this video on my bed, it's because my room is a mess. I've been doing a lot of stuff in here, so yeah. So yeah, but anyway, this video is going to be on my modified drill I have here. I just made this actually yesterday, and I gotta tell you guys, I absolutely love it. Every modification I made to it makes it like 14 times better than what it was. I mean, it's so great. It's so great. It works so well now. So yeah. But anyway, let's just get to it. So anyway, this is the Black & Decker 6-volt drill. And if any of you have had this drill, it's pretty low-tech and stuff. It's not really high-tech. It's only a 2-speed drill, which means you only have like 2 speed options, but this one I only have 1 because I don't have the cluster of batteries that go in the bottom, and I'll explain that in a minute. But normally it's only a 2-speed drill, very low-tech, very simple, and very easy to use. But for me, I actually upgraded this thing because I've been needing a drill for a while, because with all the bolts and screws and stuff I've been having to deal with and all that stuff, and having to unscrew and rescrew and all that stuff. And yeah, I know there's plenty of room for your mount for that's what she said in there, but who cares? Yeah, so but I'd had to upgrade this thing in order to use it, because when I first got this thing, it was sucky. It sucked really badly. Like, the battery only lasted like 2 minutes. It wouldn't put out any power. I really had no use for it when I first got it, because it just didn't have anything I could use. But anyway, I did upgrade it. I put a magnet back here for like screws, or for the actual heads that I've built for it, that actually fit into it and actually work as normal screwdrivers. And then I've upgraded the battery, as you can see. I put a 4.5 amp 6-volt battery, and I've removed the crappy nickel metal hydride batteries that were in here, which were garbage. Didn't last a minute. They were slow. Okay, never mind. They were slow. They did not last long. They didn't put out any power. And they just didn't work at all. And it didn't really do anything for the drill, so yeah. But anyway, what I had to do is I had to actually completely and utterly take this thing apart. I actually had to hardwire 2 wires to the positive and negative switch ends on here, and that's why it only has 1 speed now. So I had to do that to get it to work better, and actually have a legitimate use for being able to be a cordless drill. But the reason for the mess of wires is because this is actually able to, these pins here are able to come off the battery easily. I just have to pull them off, and I can use different batteries in case if this one runs low. I originally was going to be using my 6-volt battery, my big red one that's over there, but I had no way of putting it on here, and it was so heavy that I wouldn't be able to hold this thing. And this thing weighs about probably 5 or 6 pounds, so it weighs a lot for one hand. use. I normally use 2 hands when I'm drilling things or doing stuff like that. So, but it weighed quite a bit, so I didn't use it, and it was a pain in the neck because that battery, the circuit breaker on the other battery broke, and I had to hardwire it. But the problem was, is whenever I tried to pull a various amount of amps through it, it would start heating up, and then the spring or whatever I had to use to be able to make the hard wire would start to glow and become extremely hot, and it was just a hazard for me because I could burn myself. So I didn't want to use that one, and the wires were too heavy, and I had to hold the battery and hold the drill at the same time, so I really had no easy way of using this. So, but now I have it built in a way that I can use it now. It's pretty well balanced because normally the front part would be way too heavy, and normally it would just feel like it would be pulling down. But now with the 6-volt lead acid battery on the bottom, it holds it up straight, and it makes it feel more natural. It has the selection switch, which I think, I'm not for sure, but I think I have the wiring inside wrong. Because for me, whenever I have, like, if I had the right switch button here all the way in, it would be going to the right. But if I had the left switch button all the way in, it would go to the left. So, I think it's backwards, because normally, if I had this button all the way out, it would go to the right, and vice versa. So, yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much all that's to the drill itself. I have a charging port for it here, which I have the charger for, which discharges it, because it's a 4.5 amp hour battery charger for a SLA battery, and the other one I have would probably blow this battery up because it's rated for 9 amps. So, yeah. But I also built for this drill, like I said, I really had no way of using it. What I did do is, if you're wondering what's in here, I will show you in just a second. This is all the specialized bits that I have for it. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen, but in my in some of my videos or not, I'm not sure if they are, but if you've ever seen my 7 heads screwdriver thing, it would have like the multi heads, and you just fold them in and unfold them to use them. What I did was I took those off of the 7-head screwdriver and have them like this. So now they're each individual screwdrivers. I can use them for each individual screwdrivers, and the cool thing is they fit perfectly into my drill. And all I have to do is tighten up the chuck right here, so then it works just like as if it were the 7-head screwdriver, and I don't have to use force in it, and it can work as if it were a machine. Yeah, I know it's a little bit wiggly, but I have to straighten out the heads a little bit more. And I also keep the key for tightening the chuck in there as well. So I just have to sort of put that in there, and then it can be used to tighten the chuck on the drill to make it so it stays. Because these are relatively... why did I use the magnet? Why did I put the magnetic one in here? But normally, these are really smooth, so they don't work very well inside here. So I have to tighten it up a lot to be able to get it to work better for me. So, but anyway, I will be doing a demonstration of this in some of my next videos, because I'm going to be getting my Christmas presents, and we all know Christmas is about 3 days away or so. So yeah, but I'll be doing videos on this, and I'll be getting some Christmas videos in. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And again, I'm sorry I have not done videos in a while. I will be sure to get more up. And I just hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Stay cool, YouTube. Bye.